All right, let's get started, guys. Thank you for joining in today for our monthly Beckn community call for the month of August. Good evening. My name is Dheeraj Shetty, and I'm the community manager for Beckn Open Collective. Thank you for joining in. Super excited to have you guys here. So, Beckn Community Call is a forum where we meet once every month, discuss ideas, explore synergies, talk about ongoing projects, get an update on what's happening in the world of Beckn, and of course, address any and all challenges that are being faced. You might be developing something, you might be championing open network, or you might just be exploring Beckn. Before we get started, couple of housekeeping rules. So all contributions made from the community in the Beckn Open Collective is always uh, free and open. There will be no ownership or royalties involved. We truly believe in the way of by the community for the community. Participation, we encourage active participation during the call through reactions and chat. If you have any queries, please do feel free to drop them in the chat. And also towards the end of the call, the last 15 minutes, we'll be taking queries open. The floor will be open for queries. So please do chime in. Resources, every community call will be recorded and along with the presentation will be shared across Discord and YouTube. Sadly, the previous community call that was for the month of July, that was our first kickoff community call, we could not record it because of a human error, but we'll make sure that this call gets recorded and is shared across. Community guidelines, all members in the forum are expected to adhere to the community guidelines. Keep this forum very respectful and inclusive for everybody involved. And without further ado, let's get started. In today's community call, we will be primarily going through the tech community and what's happening in the world, what's upcoming in BOC. That's the first 15 minutes. We'll go through the updates, and also in the next 15 minutes, we'll keep the forum open for discussion. Let's start off with the tech updates, guys. So first, I want to quickly highlight our superstar AI intern Naman Bajpai. So Naman Bajpai has been interning with us for the last couple of months, from tinkering around and to leading projects. His journey has been phenomenal. Naman started out with Beckn through ONDC. He heard about Beckn through ONDC, and from there to having active conversations with Ravi, who is a co-author of the Beckn protocol, to now interning with us and leading projects. Naman is making some big strides, guys. He's been leading a couple of projects, and I think he will be the better person to tell what he's exactly working on. And he also has a small message for you guys. So yeah, over to you, Naman.
Hello, guys. Thank you, Dheeraj, for that amazing introduction. Hello, everyone. I am Naman. I am currently an intern at Beckn and leading the Beckn AI project. Right now, let me explain what Beckn AI is. What we at Beckn AI are doing is creating different frameworks and softwares. At Beckn AI, we're developing frameworks and different agents that allow us to transact with the open network. What I am currently working on is something known as the Beckn knowledge base. It is a collection of all knowledge about Beckn that has been collated over the last 5 years of Beckn's existence. And we are trying to compress it and present it to you guys in the form of an AI agent that allows you to understand, create, and educate yourself with Beckn quicker and faster. Yeah, that's all I've been doing over the last 2 months. If anybody has any questions, they're welcome forward. I am also currently working with two members from the community who I got introduced from Mueller. Their name is Adnan and Shaheen, and they've been helping me with this project. If anyone here has experience with Python, JavaScript, web scraping, or just building websites overall, we could really use your help and contribution here. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Naman. And also, guys, if you're interested in contributing for the Beckn AI project, you can actively reach out to Naman using his socials that we'll be sharing with the slide. And also, I think you can hop onto our Discord where we have a dedicated channel by the name of Beckn AI, where you can actively converse with Adnan, Shaheen, and Naman, who are actively working in this project. So thank you, Naman. We are expecting a demo soon.
Yep.
All right, moving forward, we also do have a couple of open tickets from the community. Our community volunteers have identified several open tickets in Beckn Onyx repository, which do require active contribution. So if you please feel free to have a look at them and actively contribute. And if in specific, if you are very interested in contributing towards tickets involving JavaScript and Node.js, we do have a couple of open tickets in protocol server also. So please do take a look at them. And also our community volunteers, student community volunteers from C4GT have been actively contributing, and they have raised several PRs. So please have a look at those PRs. If you can, verify them, and if you can peer verify, review them, that would be also great. So this is an open call for contribution, any and every contribution, and please do have a look at them. The links will be shared soon with this presentation. And if let's say you do take up the tickets and you hit a roadblock, what to do? Figure not, we have you covered. No worries. Join or hop onto our Beckn Open Tech offices. We have these offices every Tuesday, 3 to 4 p.m. and on Thursdays from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. IST. All timings are in Indian Standard Time. So this we use this forum tech office hours to address all queries that that might arise during your backend journey. No matter where you are in your backend journey, you might be just tinkering around. You want to understand what is backend. You want to understand what are open networks, or you're setting up backend Onyx and you're facing some roadblocks, or you are getting some kind of an error in or a bug in your code. No worries, we got you covered. Anything and everything, backend reference applications, sandbox, general bug fixes, everything we got you covered. Come over to our office hours. We have our community volunteers who have been actively working and contributing to a backend protocol since couple of years now. They will be there to help you out. So see you there, guys. The next session will be on Thursday, that is 3rd of September, from 3 to 4 p.m. IST. So the link to join this session will also be shared in chat now. My colleague Shiva will be sharing the link to join this session. Uh, Quick update on couple of contributions or initiatives that were raised. So we'll use this contribution update segment to highlight and touch upon the requests or initiatives that were discussed previously in other community calls, in the previous community calls, or from the community in general, maybe through Discord, through our emails or through newsletters. We keep getting requests and for new initiatives and for also very specific requests. So we're going to address those requests through this particular segment. So one of the major requests that we keep getting, we have been receiving recently, is for a Git book. A Git book addressing all the popular or frequently asked questions. So that is underway. We are working on creating a Git book which will address popular backend FAQs and will be available within next couple of days. And you'll be the first one to find out if you follow us on our socials, and also if you're part of our community over Discord. We will be putting up a post and giving you access to this particular Git book within next couple of days. So please do come over our community and have a look at it. And also, we have also initiated a GitHub cleanup drive. So we have noticed that it has been quite a little problematic to access or navigate through our GitHub, given the number of repositories we currently maintain. So to address this issue, we have initiated a restructuring. So we are merging, replicated repositories, or we are decommissioning, the repository which are not relevant anymore or are not required. So as of now, in the last previous week, we have decommissioned over 12 repositories, and we will be continuing to do so more. And by next community call, we should have a very structured and organized GitHub with a proper Git book and a landing page, so that you guys can have great time going through the issues and also contributing. That brings us to the end of our tech updates. Moving forward to the community updates, the first community update is from ONDC. ONDC recently had their launch of their financial services, and there was one particular announcement which actually caught our eye, and that was a paperless 6-minute loans. That sounds like a marketing ploy, but guess what? It's not. It's an actual thing. ONDC has launched is offering paperless 6 minutes loan. They're making loans available within 6 minutes and paperless, completely paperless. How is ONDC doing this? They're leveraging the power of digital public codes. They're using various digital public codes like DigiLocker, Aadhaar, eKYC, e-mandate, and others, and making the entire process of availing a loan faster, cheaper, and paperless by leveraging the power of digital public goods. Through this offering, they are set to give out credit services and last mile loan services to small merchants, retailers, salaried and self-employed individuals. And I think this is phenomenal. And please do check out their announcements. The links will be provided to you in the chat. And also, our friends at Tiger Feathers recently did an article on Aadhaar origin story. And so for some of us who know there is a small special connection between Aadhaar and Beckn. And yeah, like you can see on your screen, the hint is the co-founders. So when asked about his origin story for Beckn, Sujit Nair, who is the CEO and co-founder of FIDE, said that the idea of Beckn was born the origin of the backend, he dates it back to 2010 March when he stepped into the Aadhaar office. So that's an interesting insight. And for more insight, such insights, which you haven't heard before, please do read this complete article by Tiger Feathers. The link will be in the chat. And upcoming in BOC, what's happening? What can you expect in the upcoming month in BOC? So we do have a Beckn and Beyond session lined up for this month with a special guest. No spoilers, but do keep an eye out for the Beckn and Beyond session that's going to happen soon, probably towards the month end. And we also have a couple of other announcements coming your way, which I won't be discussing here today, but you can keep an eye out for on our socials. And yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of our segment. I hope I'm on time. And now we are open for any and every queries. So if you have any queries, please raise your hand, and we can take that up. And if you have dropped any queries in the chat, let me just quickly go through them. Can you share the list of repositories which you will be making private? Hey Malata, I think there are a couple of repositories which have been already made private. When I say they have been made private, they have been decommissioned because they are no longer needed. So if there is any specific request involving that, please do let me know. Do we have any questions? We use the honest framework. Hope there will be no impact. No, there won't be any impact on that. So the only repositories which are currently getting affected, when I say affected, they will be primarily decommissioned, will be repositories which have been redundant for quite a while now, which have shown no activity or there is no active contribution happening there. And also repositories which have been important and there is no activity right now will be probably merged into form a mono repo, which will be give a better structure and make it easier for everyone in the community to access them. So other than that, there should not be any effect as such on any of the ongoing open networks or the contributions coming in. So rest is assured, no troubles caused from this audit. We will make sure of that.
Yeah, thank you, Dheeraj. I did not know how to unmute. I could talk now. Thank you.
Great, perfect. If we don't have any further questions, I think we can wrap this up.
So I'm calling from the Netherlands in Europe. We have been implementing the Open Amsterdam network based on the Beckn protocol and involving Shopify, and special plugins, including solutions from Plotch. I'm interested in understanding what mobility-related solutions are currently already available and using the Beckn protocol. As an example, I'm thinking of Namayatri, but I'm not sure if Namayatri is really on the open network and is a private implementation of the Beckn protocol. Is there a list of applications that is currently available, specifically in the mobility space?
Got it, Jeff. So as of now, I don't have any list handy, but I sure can put together a list of implementation of backend in mobility domain. And to also answer your question, Namayatri is on ONDC as of now. That is Open Network for Digital Commerce. So they are part of an open network as of now, and they are taking up they are providing rights and services across India now. What started out as a pilot in Bangalore is now pan India, and also they have integrated themselves with ONDC, which is an open network. It's no longer a private implementation of sorts. It's part of an open network.
So is there a list of buyer apps and seller apps that can communicate with the Namayatri type of solution, or is that available?
It's not currently available. I mean, I don't have it handy, but I can sure send it across to you. I do have your mail ID. I will send it across to you probably on Monday, if that is all right.
That's fine, yes.
Perfect. Any other questions?
Naman here again. Just wanted to
Yes,
ask you
Naman.
that is Kochi Open Mobility still on or going?
I think Kochi Open Mobility is also part of ONDC as of now.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. I don't think we have any further questions. So let us just quickly wrap the call. A quick recap of what we went through today. So quick recap of sorts. ONDC launches seamless, paperless 6-minute loans. Back in Origins, you can read about that article from Tiger Feathers. We do have a community called Tech Office that's happening twice a week on every Thursday and Tuesday. Do join in if you have any queries regarding anything related to Beacon, to put in simple terms. And also we had our intern spotlight to Naman Bajpayee, and he also put out a call for contributions. So please do chime in on our Discord. If you have any further questions, please do drop them in chat or on Discord. Happy to help you guys. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you next month end, on our next community call. Thank you for joining.